Okay, so I was thinking about this weird thing that I'm noticing with like these famous content creators, and just like this idea that like it's almost becoming like they're trying to like normalize buying fragrances that are $200, $300. I mean, I know like a lot of fragrances it's in that like high $100 to $200 range. But when you start getting like over like into like $300, $400, $500, like even higher than that, there's like these fragrance content creators out there that are just trying to like make it seem like this is just like normal behavior. Like I don't I can't imagine, like I know there's some fragrances out there that it's a treat, it's like a special thing for yourself, you know. And you buy this nice piece of you buy this product because you've been really wanting it, and it kind of symbolizes something for you. But it's almost like they're like trying to make it as if it's just normal to have this like I know some people have it like that, like they are rich, but their audience is primarily people that are just the common person, you know what I mean, like a normal person, who works a day job. And these fragrance content creators, they just have like a wall of fragrances, and some of them are ranging from like $500 or more, or maybe a little lower, but it's like I can't help but just feel like they're just bragging, like when you see these people making like these videos showing like, oh, today like this video, and they'll show what it is, and then it'll have like the price tag up there, like just like subtly like, oh, this here, wear this fragrance if you want compliments, but it's $700. Like, who's gonna buy that, who realistically can buy that? Who can just go out and drop $700 on a fragrance? And that's really high, I get it, but even still, like $300 is still a lot. I think honestly, the highest amount of money that I'd ever spent on a fragrance, and it had to be like something really special to me, the absolute highest amount of money I'd ever spent on a fragrance is probably $300, maybe $350 if I was like really saving for it and planning for it. But that's like I cannot ever justify spending $400 on a fragrance. I just can't. Like $300 is already insane. But like there's this notion that like when you have these fragrances, like you buy these like expensive niche fragrances, and then suddenly you're like, you smell rich, and like you're among the rich people now. Like, oh, now you know what it's like to wear Baccarat Rouge. Now you're one of us. What does rich even smell like? Like what is the rich smell accord that we're going for here? Because I feel like a lot of rich people out there, they don't give a shit about fragrances. I know this is like kind of like, it's like missing the point a little bit, but it's just like, why are we trying to smell like we have money when most people just don't have that kind of money? Like, why are we trying to make people think that we have money? Like, who gives a shit? Like, if you're rich, just be rich, wear things that you enjoy. But you're just like trying to pretend like you're some rich person by wearing some $500 fragrance. It's just so lame. And nobody's even gonna know that either. Like when they walk past you or something, oh, you smell good. What is that? Calvin Klein? Like, no, it's my $500 niche fragrance that you can't pronounce, you never heard of. It's like, like what's the fucking point? Like, I can only see buying something like that if it's like really special to you. I know people buy things for themselves. Like I'm making it seem like we're doing it for everyone else, but there are some people out there that probably do the things they do just for people's approval. And like I know a lot of these fragrance content creators, a lot of their audience are like younger guys, like teenagers and stuff, who are like really impressionable, and it just kind of feels like you're giving them like the wrong idea, I think. I know a lot of them, they still like kind of give like cheaper alternatives and stuff too, but it's like when you're putting two of them next to each other, like you want the cheap clones or you want the expensive one. Obviously everyone else is gonna want the fucking expensive one. That's just how people's brains work. Like we're always comparing each other to everyone else. I don't know, it's just fucking weird, man. Like, why are we trying to smell like we're rich and we're not? Like, it's just a fucking fragrance, dude. no one's even gonna smell it, you know? But yeah, it's just kind of weird. But yeah, it's like I'm just so tired of seeing these fragrance content creators like just showing these like $500 fragrance bottles like with complete like careless, like they don't even care. Oh, this is just whatever. It's just $500. Like, and then they pull out a whole fucking mess more of them. I'm like, dude, you're such a. It just seems really douchey to me. I think like you're just subtly bragging, like you're not being humble at all. You know, that's kind of why I don't really like show my fragrances off, like my whole collection and shit, because like I know I have a lot of stuff. And to some people, they might be like, "Oh, that's what the fuck!" Like this guy spent all his money on fragrances. Like, I don't know. It's just like it does. You don't really need to see my collection, you know. I don't know. I'm just kind of weird about shit, I guess. I don't know. Also, I want to say that just because you have a lot of fragrances and you show them off and stuff, I'm not saying that makes you like a bad person or anything like that. It's just I just think there's like a correct way to go about displaying and showing your fragrances and talking about fragrances in like a healthy, more like humble kind of way. You know, because I know a lot of people that I watch and stuff, they have the same amount of stuff as any other person, but just they don't really go about it in this kind of like lame, like douchebag kind of way. But yeah, I think you get the point. But yeah, I have a couple other video ideas. I might make another one later. This was just like a little quick video I wanted to get out. See what your guys' thoughts were on it. Just why are we trying to smell like something we're not? You know, we're just. I think for most people that watch my videos and stuff, most people in the community and stuff, they're just kind of getting like they're just understanding more about fragrances, and they have their collection. They might have a few things in their collection that are, you know, expensive that they have a lot of pride in. But once you have like fucking 100 different bottles of fragrances that are $500 or more, it's just like they're not even special anymore. They're just like another prop for your weird ass like channel. I don't know. I'm just like I just don't really like watching like fragrance content creators, dude. Like a lot of them are just so weird to me. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not even talking shit. I just have been seeing like a lot of these freaking videos lately, like reels just coming up and just like what? Like here's my YSL fragrance. It's only $600, but I don't really like it. Like okay, well then what the fuck? $600. That's like somebody's whole paycheck. You're acting like it's just no big deal. I don't know. It's just weird as shit to me. But anyway, I think that's about it for this video. It's Sunday, almost noon. I need to make some food. But I might see you later. But if not, I will definitely see you tomorrow. But until then, au revoir.